What's happening, YouTube? Caliber here. We're here to do another Epic 7 video, guys. We're going to be covering the dev notes, the patch notes, that good stuff. And they are some thick notes, guys. So strap in. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible and make it as short as possible. But, you know, thick notes usually mean long videos. Hopefully it's not that long, guys. So let's hop in here. Alright, so Guild Wars new season has started, guys. We're also going into episode 2, chapter 10. If I am not mistaken, this is going to be the final part of the chapter, so we can hop in here, do this dimensional whatever thingy it is. You can go in here and do all of your little missions, do the AP exchange thing right here. So you do the AP exchange, get all that stuff done. You can buy a Breath of Orbis. Looks like you can buy 2 pieces of armor in there. They're both destruction. It looks like they are actually some pretty decent sets right there. Level 71, this is going to be 60% attack, guys. And this one right here is actually, that's 50% attack if I'm not mistaken. Either way, pretty decent pieces for destruction. They are not half bad. Guild Wars challenge season has begun, guys. So it looks like 4/6 is when it's going to begin. Guild Wars season renaming. Teamwork season is what it's called. So it's all about the teamwork, guys. Rewarded the guilds who rank 1 to 3 in the Guild Wars teamwork season will get a little banner frame for the guild. Frames will be distributed to guilds, not individual players, to make your guild emblem look incredible. Okay. Rewards to guilds who rank 4 to 20 in the Guild Wars team season will get this little thingy right here, and guilds who rank 21 to 100 will get this frame right here, guys. I think that's really cool that they're doing it. I'm surprised it's taken this long to actually come up with frames, but the fact they're throwing them in there, that's a good sign of faith there. It kind of makes me want to reopen Keisei Guild, but we'll see, guys. You can view the top 3 guilds by going to Guild Battlefield Guild War ranking. All rewards for victory or defeat in Guild Wars can be obtained before the end of the next Guild Wars. So it looks like you have to obtain your rewards. You can't just go on to the next day and hopefully it's going to be there. If I'm understanding that correctly. Attacking the strongholds of the enemies. These battles are 3v3 battle of 2 rounds. During Guild Wars, 1 guild crest will be consumed. Matched guild enemy stronghold is attacked during the Guild War. So it looks like, depending on the results of the 2 rounds, you can obtain the Commander's Armband. You purchase various items at the member shop in Commander's Armband. You also get 50 Commander's Armbands in addition to the Mystic Medals and default victory. Here's a few new features that have been added to Challenger Season. So it looks like we got the draw mechanic in there. That was something a lot of people weren't sure they were going to like or not. We'll see how this works out. Basically, all you have to do is survive X number of rounds, and then you can hit the draw. If you get a win and a draw, that counts as a win, basically. So a draw is activated when the number of turns remaining until the draw becomes 0. Confirmation window is displayed. To tap the draw button, you will have to decide whether you want to continue or battle at the end of the via draw. Choosing the draw will mark the result of the battle of the draw. Heroes defeated in a match. When the draw can't be used in the next battle, the battle results according to the round results will be displayed below. So 2 victories equal a victory. A victory and a draw equals a victory. A victory and a defeat equals a draw. 2 draws equal a draw. A draw and a defeat equal a defeat, and 2 defeats equal a defeat. So a speech bubble has been added right there. It will be added to the bottom right of the Guild Wars window. Thanks to the war announcement function, you can check to see your guild's war strategy real time, guys. Tapping the speech bubble allows you to view the entirety of the announcement. There's a difference in use depending on the rank and members. So authorization, edit, vice captain and higher, red, member and higher. So it looks like you can enter 380 characters in the guild announcement to tell people what you're attacking and stuff. Changes made announcement, display guild history, Guild War, guys. This looks like MVP, war outcome, MVP, war contribution, attack and defense tab, and war result window have appeared. At the end of the Guild Wars will be added. The rank of members according to the contributions will display an attack and defense tab. Each contribution contains a count towards the result of attack defense during the Guild Wars. Attack and defense contributions are allocated separately according to criteria displayed below. So you got attack, building under attack, attack result, stronghold, defense tower, normal building, a bunch of crazy stuff here. Whatever the outcome of the war, 1 MVP is chosen at the end of the war according to contributions acquired. Selection criteria, members who attain the highest amount of attack and defense contributions. MVP display, hero representing their chosen MVP will display, and rewards window and the war history window. The heir who left the guild before the results were calculated will be excluded from the MVP list. No MVP is chosen as a default win. If there's no members that satisfy selection criteria, no MVP will be selected. I'm not sure how I feel about the MVP rewards, because I feel like anybody who's thrown into a main fort is gonna immediately get dibs on that. But I mean, I don't know, it's Brave Crest, so it's not too big of a deal. The battle login button will be added to the battlefield to war standby assigned building window. You can check the individual battle log of each guild members. A previous war, battle log previous war was displayed. Battle log of all wars participated during display. The battle log is reset at the end of the war. Vice captain members, ranks identical, data entry guilds considered. All right. Looks like you can go and edit your guild emblem if you want. Minimum purchases, modification, authorization required, vice captain and higher. Manage guild window, divided in 2 buttons, emblem and frame. Notification will be displayed in manage guild button where the update new frames and emblems. Edit a new log for purchasing and modifying emblems and frames and guild activity. Rule changes and additions. There will be newly added adjusted rules for the Guild War Season Challenge. Modifications will be made so members must be placed in the Stronghold Defense Tower first in order to remain members to be able to assign ordinary buildings. Formations can be completed once a hero has been assigned to defend the Stronghold Defense Towers. Reformation rules have been added. If there's any members who consider invalid, notice will display depending on the situation. The following situations an error can occur. A member assigned to a Stronghold can't be found, left, or expelled. A member assigned to a defense tower can't be found, left, or expelled. A member assigned to an ordinary ability can't be found, left, or expelled. So it looks like you can't pull people out of your towers anymore. Your towers and what is it? Your forts? Towers, forts. Yeah, it looks like you can't pull anybody out of your forts now and take advantage of that one little bug that was in the game. So that's very cool. They're fixing that. Defense tower attack rules have been adjusted as following. A defense tower can be attacked only after destroying all ordinary buildings within the stronghold. The defense tower can be attacked at any time, even if the ordinary buildings are not destroyed. There are other improvements made for the Guild War and the Guild War Season Challenge. Matching improvements and matchmaking systems so that match with the guild whose combat power is closest to your guild. The search will fill off your defense tower where the buildings are located as empty. The War Ranking Warlog Hall of Fame UI added a rank button in the main Guild War window for Guild War's battlefield window. Tapping the War Ranking button will display a pop-up window where you can check your War Ranking, War Log, and War Frames. Members of the War Status window improvements. Guild members Havoc and member information button will be deleted. The amount of guild crest owned by all guild members will be deleted. Member status sorting feature added. It looks like you can sort criteria, building, record, guild crest history, all that good stuff. So if you want to check all that stuff out and see where people are at in your guild, because maybe you have rules on that, you got that. You can summon by tapping the member status button at the bottom right in the main guild war screen. The member status war screen tab will separately be displayed on summon pop-up window. The victory defeat per round will be displayed a war status window. There we go, guys. There we go. So that's pretty cool. And the filter feature has been added to enable viewers to view only selected information when the war log is displayed in the building information window. The battle result icon will delete only text that will be displayed. Havoc will no longer be displayed. Unnecessary buttons such as war status will be deleted. Members' nicknames that was displayed on the top of information window will be removed. Very interesting. Very interesting. Improvements have been made so the guild crest status of the enemies and allies is displayed at the main battle screen. Improvements have been made so unnecessary information such as class icons, place of heroes is not displayed. Improvements have been made so that the match fails a message stating so it's displayed on the main war screen. Improvements have been made to minimize the notification that's displayed in the guild icon in lobby where the war guild's in progress. Improvements have been made so the new season beginning you can click the guild battlefield button for the first time. Hall of Fame and season rewards will be displayed. Improvements have been made so the defense team formation is adjusting during the war preparation waiting period. This is automatically reflected. Improvements have been made so that more details are provided when double attacks occur. Improvements have been made so this time it's always shown in minutes in the guild status window. Improvements have been made that added the information display guild log activity. Guild rank limited changes, guild registration type changes, guild introduction changes. Improvements have been made to display today's donation limit at the top of the guild aid. 5-star artifact victorious flag can now be used on any hero that has been added to the member shop. Cost armband 750, purchase limit 6 times. So this victorious flag right here, 5-star artifact, it looks pretty freaking sexy. I seen it earlier. If the caster is at an elemental disadvantage when attacking, damage don't increase by 8%. If the caster is at an elemental disadvantage when being attacked, damage then decreases by 8%. When more than one damage reduction effect is granted, the strongest effect is applied. This effect of this artifact applies only to earth, ice, and fire heroes. It can only be applied to one hero within a team, guys. So that's very beautiful and stuff like that, especially if you're like running like a Charles or something like that. Very terrible example, but for example, you're running like Sir Me or something like that, and freaking Charles goes in there and like just crits and absolutely destroys your red character, and you're like, what about elemental advantage? You know, that's going to be huge. This is a nice little addition, giving you some extra damage and some extra mitigation against those classes. So I absolutely like that. Xeno Halls of the Trial Boss is here, guys. Not going to talk on that very much. Kise and Albastron is here. Check that Ice Elemental Thief, who contains the enemy penetrating defense, increasing skill cooldowns, and Thief exclusive artifact. Albastron has been a variety of substats and drop up rate. Man, this artwork right here is beautiful, man. This Keisei artwork, whew, I'm liking that. Looks like it's Thief exclusive. Increase the caster's effective by 35%. Has a 50% chance to increase speed for one turn at the end of the caster's turn. That just seems freaking amazing. Other than the effectiveness on there, but that speed for one turn seems very legit, man. We got here to apply language you want to go. So just Japanese media pack update. You can go in there and mess with that and add those in. Boom, there you go. Eligible for media pack. Are all these. I'm just going to go ahead and skip through this. If you guys are interested in the media packs, Japanese media packs there. Mystic summons have been made. Improvements to the next Mystic summon page. The time frame for the next summonable hero artifacts will be changed, so it displays the date when the players can summon these designated heroes. The phrase time left until refreshes for 5-star Moonlight heroes, 4-star Moonlight heroes, 3 and 5-star Covenant heroes artifacts will be deleted. The title for pop-up window will change in the next Mystic summon lineup. Pack shops will be improved. Pop-up window will become a full screen window. The packs will be moved to the top of the shop list. Stigma packs will be available until certain weeks of the month and be able to purchase at all times. Content, same as previous Stigma pack. Purchase limit 10 times per month. Adventurer's Path. Adventure Pass will be modified via this update. It continues to modify in order to be more helpful to new eras in the Epic 7. Alright, looks like display and completion missions. Improvements to the shortcut UI. Adventurer's Path is going to be adjusted. Improvements to UI for Adventurer's Path adjusted. Other groups of quests have already been completed will be displayed at the bottom list. You got connections here. Mont will be added to the list of heroes attainable via connections. That's actually pretty baller there. Like, she's a very solid healer, and all people should have her. Skill description for the Guardian Zeon's Omega Blaster will be improved and more clearly demonstrate and proportional increase the damage. Issue where Corvus's Fury did not display the battle timeline will be fixed. Issue where Kairon did not revive upon activating Seaside Balloon's counterattack, although Kairon had a revive buff and was defeated, will be fixed. An issue where the health bar did not appear correctly upon revival, heroes will be fixed. Issue where Kairon was not defeated, he was inflicted, unable to be debuffed. Certain occasions will be fixed. Adventures and stories, the boss guides will be available. Boss episodes 1 chapter 1, the boss guide function, episode 1 3 2, adventures and stories, all that good stuff. We got monster stuff in here, guys. Abyss, apparently there's a whole bunch of things in the Abyss they're going to be fixing. Battle results, and a whole bunch of other stuff here, guys. It looks like there's a lot of stuff. Compensation for books of retribution are going to be happening too, and deletion of retribution and arena honor frames incorrectly distributed will be fixed. So we got some pretty thick notes there, guys. A lot of good changes for Guild Wars and stuff like that. It's kind of nice that they actually are acting like they care about Guild Wars now. Before, it felt like Guild Wars was just one of those things where they just didn't really care about a whole lot. So I'm very happy to see that. Makes me kind of sad because I would like one of those, you know, portraits, frames, whatever you want to call those flags for the old Keisei Guild. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about opening it back up. I'm not sure if that's a possibility or not. But, you know, things happen, man. And things got stale for people, and a lot of people just left the game. So I kind of get it. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed these patch notes. My thoughts on Kise, man. I think she's an okay character. Honestly, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if she's worth the banner. I know her artifact looks pretty nice with that speed little buff. It can be very usable in certain characters. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up at that, guys. I will catch you guys later. You guys have a great one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.